It was initiated by retired Master Chief Larry Callahan. And some of you may not remember this man, Gene Ronsonette. Anybody remember Gene Ronsonette? And that's a distant voice from the past. It began as an all-volunteer group that enjoyed playing big band jazz, often rehearsing together over their lunch hour. Again, following the same pattern as the Dixielanders, they soon became very popular and were likewise incorporated into the band's ensembles, being named the Next Wave. Their popular performances continued right up until recently, when the band's billets were cut down and a new system was put into place. But tonight, with so many alumni returning for this wonderful reunion concert, you are in store for some of the great sounds that brought so much joy and listening pleasure to so many audiences over the years. Would you please join me in giving a very warm welcome to what was one of the Naval Academy Band's premier groups, the Next Wave.
Thank you. This is my fault. I'm sorry. Thank you. We're happy to be here. We're happy to be anywhere. As we go, I shall introduce everybody. On drums, Jim Richards. On guitar, Jim Cunningham. On bass, Randy Pendleton. And we have a plethora of piano players, Mike Thompson and Jerry Ashion. Let me introduce the saxophone players to you. Our lead alto player, Ronnie Deal. This gentleman went to high school with me in Indianapolis, Dave Duree. From beautiful downtown. What's the name of that city you're from? Frackville. Frackville, Pennsylvania, Tony Cardella. And Dave Schiff on tenor saxophone. A man that owns more instruments than you can buy, Richard Estrin. We have a singer tonight.
Yeah.
I'll find it here, wait a minute. Oh, John Fisher. Got any dancers out there? Come on. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lazy ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more. Like a flower bending in the breeze, bend with me, sway with ease. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, baby, sway with me. The dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violins long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me now. Dancers may be on the floor, dear, but my eyes will see only you. Only you have that magic technique. When we sway, I go weak. I can hear the sounds of violin long before it begins. Make me thrill as only you know how. Sway me smooth, sway me down. When marimba rhythms start to play, dance with me, make me sway. Like the lady ocean on the shore, hold me close, sway me. Like a flower bending in the breeze, make me sway. When we dance you have a way with me, stay with me, baby, sway with me. When marimba starts to play, hold me close, make me sway. Like the ocean hugs the shore, hold me close, sway me more.
From the Green Band, Dan Orvid. From our band, Ken Fobby. And the man that puts most of this stuff together, Randy Martell. And we have Gary Wolf with us this year. Last year he said he had a quadruple bypass. It was kind of a sorry excuse, I thought. Next year we want a note from your doctor. None of that. All right, here we go. Players. Hello, are we on? Mike Brevin on lead bone. Scott Ragsdale, who wrote that arrangement. On active duty is Russell Sharp. Russell. He decided to play with this band because somebody told him if you hang around with old people, you'll always look young. And he's sitting next to the world's oldest trombone player, ladies and gentlemen, Bill Taylor. this stuff started in 1963, like the big band and the Dixieland group. Well, he retired in '63. Do the math.
him a big hand. Stand up, everybody. Come on, the next wave. Everybody up. What a great group. Come on, off the charts. I'm going to ask everybody that's in the wind ensemble to stand up and remain standing. And then at the end of all of the introductions, I'm going to ask you to please join with me and please give them a warm hand of applause. Okay, first of all, we got Mike Thompson on keyboards and auxiliary percussion. Okay, now hold your applause to the end and we'll get them all one time. We got Nick Pastelak on percussion and timpani. We got Jim Golmer, Diana Ogilvie, and Steve Brazel on French horn. We got Larry Moyer, Randy Martell, Gary Wolf, Lieutenant Commander Mel Kessler, but I don't think he's on trumpet. He was the conductor. We got Commander Don Keller, and we got Daniel Orban on trumpet. All of them on trumpet. Okay. Then we got Tony Cardilla on alto, tenor, clarinet, and flute. We got Lou Sapienza on clarinet. We got Commander Ray Ascione, who was on alto, tenor, and clarinet. And we got Sammy Chappell on clarinet. We got Dave DeRee on clarinet, alto, and tenor. We got Carl Alexander on clarinet, Barry sax, and bass clarinet. We got Dan Leathers on bassoon and alto. We got Russ DeVilbus on oboe. And we got Max Murray on the electric and upright bass. Now, before you clap, did I miss anybody? All right, let's give them a warm hand, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I don't know about you, but as I watch the news today, and I see what's happening in the world, and I see what's happening in our country, if ever we needed a patriotic tsunami, if I can say it that way, to sweep across America, it's now. Would you agree with that? With so many of our men and women in harm's way to protect us, our country's democratic, freedom-loving values and way of life that we've all come to cherish in jeopardy, we can say with heartfelt conviction these words: "Oh, America, you are calling." I can hear you calling me. You are calling me to be true to thee. And may God help each one of us here this evening to make it so. Singing "Oh, America," please welcome to the stage musician first class Ira Ostrowski. Ladies and gentlemen.
From your prairies to the sea.
Captain Ralph Gambone retired back here with us, and I'm glad he could come. And is there anybody else out here that's alumni that would like to be recognized? Okay, I'm going to turn it over to my Oh. And I'm sorry, my eyes are failing me. I can't see who you are. Give me your name. Joe.
Okay.
All right,
Joe.
Joe's here.
All right.
Come on, Gary.
Well, it's getting dark. We don't have lights, so we're going to have to wrap this up pretty quick. Next is a song that's near and dear to all our hearts, and it's a favorite for all of our audiences. It honors all American servicemen and women throughout our nation's history. Whether you're active duty, a reservist, a past member of the armed forces, or a family member of someone who's serving now or in the past, when you hear the song of your service, we want you to stand tall and be recognized. Here's Armed Forces on Parade. Members of the United States Coast Guard and their families. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Lieutenant Nichols, Master Chief Cohen, and myself, and all the men and women of the U.S. Naval Academy Band, past and present, thank you for joining us this evening. Good night. Would you like to hear one more? Are you sure? You'd like to hear just one more? Okay. You could have heard three, but you said one, so that's all you're going to get is one.
See you guys soon.
Sorry. On May 14th, 1897, John Philip Sousa introduced his latest march at a concert in Philadelphia. In the next day's newspaper, a reviewer wrote, Sousa's latest march was given for the first time, and the audience wasn't satisfied until they heard it 3 times. It was the last composition performed under his baton before his death in 1932, and a stanza of it is inscribed on his tombstone. In November 1987, Congress easily passed Senate Bill 517, which Ronald Reagan signed into law, making this the National March of the United States. Here's John Philip Sousa's Stars and Stripes Forever.
Oh, yeah.